Hi Sheila, my name is Alex Wood with Peloton SEO. We're a digital marketing company here in Denver, Colorado. A little about myself, I've been swinging a hammer since the 1980s doing roofs. I worked for 6 years as a claims adjuster, Hague certified, project manager, all that good stuff. So I love roofs and I love helping roofing companies rank to page 1 in Google for organic as well as Google Business Profile. I shoot these videos to show you 3 tips you can start doing today to attract more customers and get in front of your competition. And if you're thinking, why would I do this for free? Well, most folks just don't have a clue how websites rank. So I shoot these videos to give some understanding of what goes on behind the scenes. All right, the 3 things I'd like to cover today are content, citations, and backlinks. First, content is anything you can see on your homepage here. All the words, the pictures, and even what's behind the pictures. If you click on this and go right click and hit Save As, it says Denver Local Roofing Company, Cenco, and that's properly labeled. If you do attic installation, it has actually the same title. So I'd recommend having different keywords behind each picture, giving you more power, giving your website more power and relevance. Google likes to see about 1,500 words of content or more on a homepage, especially in competitive areas like Denver. I use a tool that's free called Word Counter. You can do this yourself. And I scraped your homepage and you have 722 words of content. If we look at another competitor of yours, and the reason I choose Metro City Roofing is we look at roofing companies Denver as a word search. They're found in the Google Business Profile, as well as the top of the organic section. This is where I'd like to see you. But when we grab their website and I scrape them for words, just as a comparison, Control C, then we drop these into Word Counter. And we see how many words they have. So instead of 700, Metro City has 2,800. So they have much more ability to put keywords and keyword phrases on their website homepage, being found by searchers. I just recommend you go with more words than them, like another 400 or 500. So if you had 3,300 words with the right keywords, you'd beat them outright. We use a tool called Ahrefs, and this has your website here. Excuse me. And here's your stats page. You have 77 organic keywords on your homepage. When I click on them, you have a great deal of ones that show roofing repair in Denver, so I can tell you're going for that market. You're just not ranking like you should be. So we look at Metro City, and they have about the same, 89, with very similar keywords. So that's not the issue here. Moving on, if we hit Control F, and I use a word like roofing contractor, you'll see you have it on 1 time. If I do the same on Metro City, they have it on 9 times. So I would just recommend for certain keywords having it on more times than they do. So roofing contractor, I'd recommend 12 or 13 times, and you'd win outright. Now if I take roof contractor off of here, they have roofing on 74 times and roof on 169 times. So you see what the power of having 3,000 keywords on your website does for you. All right, moving on, when we do that word search in Google, the first section you see is the sponsored or paid ads. Only about 20% of people will click on a paid ad. And paid ads are kind of scary because sometimes you'll spend a lot of money and get no results from them. Also, anyone searching with ad blockers won't even see the ads. So they can be a real money pit. The next section down is called the map section, and this is where your Google Business Profile lives. This is a great section. 30% of all traffic stops and clicks here. It's not a paid section, but requires diligent work to get a high ranking. And this is where citations, the second concept, comes in. Citation is your name, address, or business's name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories all throughout the web. also called your NAP. And the more times you get your NAP online, the more relevance and trust you build with Google. Angie's List, Better Business Bureau, and all the others you see on this chart here are examples of citations. So you register with this company, and then Google reads their content with their bots at night and gets you listed on all these places. We use tools to find out how many citations your competitors have. Then we go out and find you more, so you dominate them. You crack the top 3. People need 150 to 300 consistent citations. So the Google Business Profile requires a lot of work in competitive areas like here. We add social media, images, videos, reviews, very important, and blogs, like the people also ask questions, to your profile to get you ranked in the top 3, not just listed. Now, number 3 tip has to do with the section underneath maps. This is called the organic section. About 75% of all clicks go to the businesses listed on this first page. Excuse me. So this has something to do with, this has more to do with something called backlinks. Backlinks are what help you get found. And this is when another website includes a clickable link that points back to your website. The more quality links that point to your site, the more authority and relevance it gains. This pushes you up those organic rankings. You need relevant sites pointing back to you, but all links are not created equal. Google wants to see links from websites in your industry, things like service blogs, suppliers, and organizations. A random link from an unrelated website does not help. A link from a Pizza Hut pointing back to your roofing site will confuse Google and actually hurt your authority. This type of link is considered spam and should be removed. Taking a look at Ahrefs again, we see that, let's get to the stats page. We see that you have 318 backlinks. And you'll see some spam here that should be removed, but the good powerful links have a very high number, like 89. That's a great number. And so we go out, we research what your competitors have that are ranking above you. And as you can see, you have 318, Metra has 372. So not a difference there. They just have stronger backlinks. So we do the research, we find out which are the good links, we go out and get them for you, and once you have more than them, you beat them out. So you have more ways for your customers to find you. So we here at Peloton SEO also have backlink strategies that other SEO companies have no access to. We're able to get you up in front of these rankings faster and cheaper. The last point I want to make is Metro City does a tricky thing here where they have 33 location pages. Each one of these has keywords, and these pages all interlink with each other, making the website more powerful than other websites. I see you do the same thing at the bottom. You have a few location pages. I just recommend more. There's a way to do this with counties as well as cities, making your website much more powerful. So I hope this information helps you understand how to win online. If you'd like to know more about how I can help your business succeed online, please reach out. I'd love to chat. Thank you for your time, and have a great day.